Great day, great people. It's your boy Bravo here with the fitness jam of the week today. We got some great exercises for you this week. We're gonna be focusing on the core so you can build that super sexy hot six pack that you've been wanting all year. So the exercise we're gonna be focused on is gonna be sit-ups, flutter kicks, leg raises, and planks. Now it's all beginner exercise to work your way towards that six pack, but we're gonna be focusing on more strenuous, tough, hard grinding exercises later on in the month. But just stick with us throughout this term. We're gonna get these super sexy hot abs kicking off right now. So for our sit-ups, we wanna make sure that we place down on the mat with our backs flat. You wanna have your feet as close to your bottom, which is your butt, as close as possible. And if you have trouble doing a traditional sit-up, you don't have a partner, get yourself some dumbbells, place them over your feet. That'll be your support system right there. And when we're laying back on our backs, you wanna make sure you inhale, and as you come forward, you wanna exhale. That's gonna be our help to get through the exercise when we become fatigued. For our next exercise, it's gonna be flutter kicks. Now when we're doing our flutter kicks, you wanna lay flat on your back with our feet about 6 to 8 inches off the floor. Now when we start our flutter kicks, we wanna raise them about 45 degrees. For some support, you can have your hands on the side of your hips or underneath your buttocks just for the support. But you wanna make sure as you do your flutter kicks, you wanna breathe. Focus on inhaling, exhaling through the nose. If it's troublesome for you, just focus on inhaling, exhale through the mouth, but work your way towards inhaling, exhaling through your nose. It's better breathing for you, and it attacks the core a whole lot easier. All right, moving on to our next exercise, it's going to be our leg raises. Now for our leg raises, we have 3 different versions that I would like to show, but just as we did with our flutter kicks, we're going to be laying flat on our back with our hands to the side or underneath our buttocks. That'll be for our support. Now when we start off doing our leg raises, the first one is going to be 6 inches. Now your feet is going to be 6 to 8 inches off the floor, but you're going to do a little bit motion like that up and down just so you can get through the exercise. Be sure that you continue your breathing. You don't want to hold your breath or strain, because then we have a strain in our abdominal muscles. So moving forward, our second version is going to be a 45-degree angle. You want to bring your feet about 45 degrees off the ground, and you go back down to our starting point was about 6 to 8 inches. But you want to continue to do that, inhaling as you go down, exhaling as you explode your feet up. And of course, 90 degrees. This is a traditional leg raise everyone likes to do. You go all the way down about an inch, maybe 2 inches from the ground, and explode with an exhale, coming all the way up, stopping at 90 degrees. You don't want to over travel and overextend, pulling your back. Okay, so we're gonna focus on doing the leg raises up and down, continue your breathing, and have your support with your hands by your hips or underneath your buttocks. For our last exercise, we're gonna be focusing on planks. Now planks is a pretty easy exercise for us to complete, but a lot of times people get it wrong. Why? Because of their form. So we wanna make sure we have proper form by getting down on all fours. Engage your shoulders and wanna make sure that your shoulders are stacked on top of your elbows. Extend your feet all the way out, extend the body completely straight. And when we start our plank, you wanna make sure you don't have your butt in the air because no one's back there. You wanna have your butt nice and level with a straight back. You wanna also focus down on your breathing. When you inhale, exhale, contracting the core, you wanna make sure that you don't extend your shoulders all the way back and have your elbows extended forward. That way you'll end up injuring yourself. So you wanna prevent that by keeping your shoulders stacked on top of your elbows. Just engage the core and continue to breathe and keep your butt side of the air. You're gonna be just fine. So a great workout you can put together for the core this week will be 4 sets of each. Now for our sit-ups, you wanna knock about 25 to 50 reps out. Now it could be a little tiresome to go for the 50, but if you wanna see great results, wanna see change in your physique, I highly recommend that you knock out those 50 reps. For our flutter kicks, it gets a little tricky here because right and left leg equals 1 rep. So don't half-ass it and cheat yourself by doing just 50. You're gonna end up doing about 100 flutter kicks. So you wanna do 50 flutter kicks all together. Right and left leg is 1. Like I said, repeat it again. That'll come up to about 100 flutter kicks. Don't cheat yourself. 100 flutter kicks. Moving on with our leg raises. Leg raises, we're going to be doing 3 different versions. Our 6 inches, 45 degrees, and our 90 degrees. Remember not to over travel on the 90 degrees. Be sure to do about 15 to 20 reps on each. By the time you get to the 90-degree exercise, it's going to get a little bit fatigued. You're going to feel the burn, but that's a great feeling because why? We want to get a super sexy hot six-pack. Last exercise is going to be our planks. Planks are a great exercise to have at the end of this workout only because your core is already feeling the burn. So you want to make sure you keep your butt out of the air. Remember that. Don't want to be that polar bear. You want to make sure your shoulders are engaged and continue to breathe. Inhaling, exhaling, contracting the core. You're going to feel in the hip flexors as well, so don't be surprised you're not about to have an injury. So be sure to get through that for 30 seconds and finish out the exercise. 4 sets of each, and I guarantee you, if you keep up the good work, you're going to have a super sexy, hot-ass body. Jam.